Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on some interesting transfer news. We start with Vitor Roque, as details of the player's contract that he is soon to sign with Barcelona have been revealed. We are going to be discussing on that shocking detail as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Arda Guler of Fenerbahce, as it has been confirmed that FC Barcelona have ruled out any possible move for this 18-year-old player who is also a target for Real Madrid. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Barcelona's negotiations with Atletico Paranense over Vitor Roque have not gone as planned, with the two clubs still at loggerheads over a transfer value. Nevertheless, Barcelona appear to have done quite well when it comes to negotiating for Vitor Roque himself. The player looks so determined to come to the Camp Nou and become a trusted attacking option for Xavi Hernandez. Fabrizio Romano did offer a fresh update on the player's transfer saga, suggesting Barca had already agreed details and the player last week. Rocket's contract will include a gradual salary increase, which means it will increase season by season until 2028. The contract will also include bonuses, both for individual and team performances. It appears Barcelona have left no stone unturned when it comes to giving Vitor Roque a huge incentive to join the ranks of Barcelona. So, and as far as the negotiations with Atletico are concerned, an agreement is understood to be reached already in a deal worth 35 million euro fixed plus 10 million euro in variables, making a grand total of 45 million euros for the deal for Vitor Roque. So, with only the final details now left to be ironed out. As per Fabrizio Romano, FC Barcelona and Atletico Paranense will speak again over this issue. They will hope to edge out on the details and so seal out the deal soon. However, it must be remembered that Barcelona are simply not in a position to register new signings as it stands. The La Liga champions must find a way out to sanction the sale of unwanted players before they can even make way for new players. They are looking for suitors for Ferran Torres and Frank Kessié, but to no avail so far. Apart from signing Vitor Roque, Barca, of course, are determined to rope in at least two new midfielders, one DM and another interior midfielder, in addition to Ilkay Gundogan, who was finalized 2 days ago, as coach Xavi Hernandez looks to strengthen his team ahead of the new season. Of course, Vitor Roque is a deal that has been done theoretically, so it's just for him to sign. Everything have been prepared, as Fabrizio Romano have confirmed that the player will be a Barca player for sure, and everything will be okay. Barcelona are just waiting now for everything to be finalized, key details to be finalized. And of course, I think it has been a great season so far for this player who have played for Brazil, just 18 years of age, and have been showing a lot of prominence, a lot of prospect. Barcelona have long been linked with Vitor Roque and have been their top choice backup center forward to Robert Lewandowski. And it's great news that Barca have finally won the race to sign him, because he was not linked only to Barca, he was linked to some top clubs. He was linked to top clubs like PSG, Chelsea, even Real Madrid were showing interest. But for the fact that the player himself insisted that he wants but the Barca move, as he has been a Barca fan all his life, and it has been a childhood dream for him to play here. It comes as no surprise that Barcelona won the race for him. So I think after signing players like Ilkay Gundogan, Barcelona getting their hands already on Vitor Roque, and players like Inigo Martinez, who is coming from Athletic Club as a free agent, I think so far so good for Barcelona in the transfer business, with many much more to come. We have not even entered July. We have not even entered August. Just imagine. And when we know that that's the highest period when many clubs are always pushing for transfers. So I think Hopefully, just hopefully, this summer window will be a great success, but it all depends on the decisions that Barca will make, because selling players, out of ever players, will greatly help, because right now they can't register these new signings. They can't register them. And I think nobody wants that humiliation again where new players come and they won't be able to play the first matches or the first two matches of La Liga because they haven't been registered. I think that should not be repeating itself. So as it stands, Vitor Roque to Barca is a done deal, but he have not yet signed it physically. But the contract, everything is there, 35 million euros plus 10 million euros in variables, and that is the conclusion. Because Barca started by first of all agreeing personal terms with the player. So the issue was more of getting into a full agreement with the club Atletico Paranense, which finally was reached last week, and which means that the deal is good to go. It's a year we go, but it haven't been a final year we go because Barca have not officially announced it, and the player is still to sign the contract, which is already imminent as things stand. Then moving on to the final story of discussion. Earlier today, Sport reported that Barca were planning to go after the signing of this Real Madrid target, Arda Guler, with everything. Soon to be sporting director Deco believed that it was too good an opportunity to pass on, especially with its release clause standing at 17.5 million. However, a fresh report from Roger Torello of Mundo Deportivo that does not appear to be the case. Barca have been scouting Guler and have been following his performances for Fenerbahce for a while now. It is further claimed that the La Liga champions have very good reports on the 18-year-old attacking midfielder who can play as a number 10 or even on the right flank. As such, Barca consider him as a player with great potential. However, at this point in time, the Catalan Giants have other priority targets that need to be addressed as soon as possible. For starters, Barca need to get the signing of Vitor Roque over the line to strengthen the number 9 position. The Blaugrana must also find a replacement for departing captain Sergio Busquets to reinforce the pivot position. Beyond that, the Catalan heavyweights are also looking at bringing in a new right back. All this while dealing with restrictions because of financial fair play situation. As such, a move for Gola, who is scouting interest from clubs like Real Madrid and AC Milan, is not considered a priority by Barca at this point, and thus they do not intend to make a move for the teenager for now. So Barca have finally lost the race for this Arda Guler of a player who was strongly linked in the past few hours, as they have seen that there will be no chance for them